Alright, well, we got the pistons on. I had a little bit more work to do on these cylinders than I thought. I parts washed them today. I probably should have done that after. But I remembered that I didn't run chasers through all of these. So what I'm going to do now is run a thread chaser down all of these passages for the head bolts. Good amount of gunk and gack in here, so I also took a file around the base of the cylinders just like I did on the cases. If you watch the case rebuild video, so I think what I'm going to do is finish prepping these cylinders. I don't know if I'm going to throw these on tonight. A little tired today, lots of running around. But now I know all these threads are going to be nice and clear, so we'll finish this one up. I'm going to do the same thing, but basically what I did on the cylinders, take a big file. I'm not carving anything, but I like chasing the edge of powder. Just a couple passes on the edge of the cylinders to cut down any of that hard tape line edge that shows up on there. Just shaving down that outside edge. Like I said, I'm not trying to take away material here. Cut slight angle on the edge of this. I don't want sharp edges anywhere around this or the gasket. There we have it. Let me flip this over. I'll do the same thing on the top, chase these threads, and we'll be back when I'm done. So I got the piston lubed up. I got to put the gasket on here still. Not that big of a deal. Should be about ready to go. I'm just going to find the gasket first. Hopefully I have one still. I don't want to open up the new kit because I'm fairly certain I just found an older one. Just laying the gaskets out on the base cylinder. So, it should work. Let me glue this onto the case. Well, if I was smarter, I would have put these base gaskets on first. Never said I was that smart. But, I'll just lay this out. Load up the case. I'll throw these gaskets on. Wipe off the excess that I just got on the piston, because I'm doing this in the wrong order. Told you I was tired today. This would have been one of those good days to not be working on things. Tack this down onto the bottom. Do one more quick pass around the outside of this top section, and then we'll just line up the base. I did not oil up this piston yet, so this one should actually go a little bit better. Now, where's my front head? I'm going to assembly lube the inside of the cylinder. And one gasket lube the outside. Oh, I'm running out here. This is probably about as far as we'll be able to get today, which is fine. Hopefully I got enough for both of these. Ooh. Watch the sharp edges at the bottom. I just sliced my finger open on the end of the cylinder. Just be wary of that. Okay. So now we got assembly lube on the rings, on the piston, on the skirt of the piston, and the cylinders themselves. Well, one cylinder at least. So we'll just focus on the front one right now. Just a quick wipe. Get all this crap off. A little more gasket glue on this, and then we'll be ready to drop this onto the motor. Base gaskets, in my opinion, tend to stick pretty well. I haven't had too many issues on the Ironheads with base gaskets. Had lots of other parts go bad, but... Okay, so now, let's wrestle on a piston. Piston ring orientation, I got them gapped. I got one over here. The upper one is opposite over here. Just doing this all at once right now. And then the oil ring gaps I already adjusted. I got one over here. And my other one, not really sure where I landed that one. Somewhere else. But here we're going to start at the top ring, which is on the back side here. Like so. Then the bottom ring. So we're over both of those. Now I gotta figure out where my oil ring's at. Like that. Ooh, did I just put that on backwards? Did I just put this on backwards? No. Oh, we're in good shape. That is correct. Exhaust relief for the exhaust port of the head. There we go. We're fighting a little bit of the powder on the bore here. But that one's all set. Now, I can't put the back one on until we lube this up a little bit. And I don't know how much assembly lube I have left. No fancy ring compressors or anything like that needed if you kind of know what you're doing. As it sits right now, I've got oil on the piston. Like I said, piston's lubed up, gasket's glued down. Now we can just lay this out, lube up the cylinder. This will cash out the rest of my assembly lube. I don't know what you guys are looking at right now. Nice coating of oil on the cylinder wall here. If I knew that this was going to be sitting a long time, I would be a little more heavy on the cylinder coatings, but hopefully this will get actually started right away. I feel like this probably isn't the most exciting video. I'm a little hungover today, so moving a little slower than the usual, which might be part of the reason I'm not overly thrilled about doing all this. Alright, on the ring gaps we're going to do the same thing again. Where am I at here? Got one over here on the face. Oil ring is over here already. Now, drop one more jug on. What I like to do, I like running these down at the bottom. Some people want them higher up. I just personally prefer them this way. But if I rock the cylinder over that outer ring, just takes a little bit of pushing right there. And then same thing on this one. Start on the back side, opposite the opening. And then when you come over to the opening side, just push it in with your thumb. Like I said, This is a stock bore, so I do still have the chamfer on the bottom, or sorry, it's 60 over bore, but this chamfer is still there. Stay. Keep moving like that. The chamfer is still there, which kind of helps to guide these in a little bit. I know I'm in front of you, but there we go. I had to rock that a little bit, but there we go. There you have it. Jugs are on. Let's see if I can find some of the base nuts. I don't know where anything's at. Keep raiding parts from the new bike I just bought. None of these are cleaned up, but I don't really care at this juncture. I'm just going to snug all this down. If I want to replace these with nicer bolts at some point, we can do that later on. But with everything fresh on here, I would like to at least get everything snugged down enough to make sure that the gasket seals up proper. Just get these started, snug these down. Shouldn't have any issue in terms of installing these since we went through and chased all the threads already. Didn't chase the threads on the nuts, so hopefully that's not an issue. I don't think it will be. Seems like everything's threading in pretty good. So we're just going to snug these up for now. I'm not doing a final torque. I'm just going around kind of trying to be as even as possible here. Of course, there's got to be one that's going to be stubborn. I really should have put a little bit of oil on the threads here too. That would have been smart. But we're just going to run these down. Now, I've got these snugged up enough where I can start torquing this down. So for that, I like using a torque attachment. There we have it. Base nuts are on. Cylinders are on. That's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things. More progress updates coming soon, and tons more videos and stupid things that we don't need to be working on, but this needs to get done. Got to start jamming away on this, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.